Good evening. Warnings of changing weather and fire behavior in the Adams Lake and North Shuswap areas came to fruition today. The threatening lower Adams Lake fire has resulted in further evacuation orders on the east side of Adams Lake, as well as evacuation orders for the communities of Lee Creek and Scotch Creek in the North Shuswap. The community of Celista, just east of Scotch Creek, is on evacuation alert. This after strong winds fanned the flames of the lower East Adams Lake wildfire, driving the blaze towards those communities. Adam Donnelly was in the area earlier today and has details on how the fire has grown throughout the day.
If you're planning on coming to the North Shuswap area, we are advising against that at this time. We are not going to encourage anybody to be coming into an area where there is such an active and volatile fire.
The message this morning from the Columbia Shuswap Regional District: stay away. By around noon, strong winds fanned extreme fire behavior, pushing the fire towards Lee Creek and Scotch Creek.
The winds were a big issue last night, and that wind continues through the day. So we're monitoring very closely that situation, and those evacuations could turn to order at any moment, really.
That moment came shortly after 2 p.m. when the Columbia Shuswap Regional District called for the evacuation of Lee Creek and Scotch Creek after spot fires started popping up in those communities.
We're seeing observed rank 3 to rank 4 wildfires. So that means that it is a surface fire. There are visible flames. There is entire tree consumption in some areas. That recommendation for an order that has now been issued, just a reflection of highly increased fire activity, as well as all of that ember transfer happening.
The smoke is making it challenging to fight the fire from the air. However, Fire Information Officer Forrest Tower says the focus right now is trying to protect the many structures being threatened by the rapidly moving embers.
We do have upwards of 80 structure protection specialists, resources that were there this morning. That number will most likely increase as we are ramping up with more fire activity.
With winds expected to calm and temperatures dropping overnight, crews will continue to do their best to stay ahead of the fire.
Whatever happens to this afternoon into the evening period, we'll deal with that. We'll be responding to that, and then things will have to be reassessed tomorrow morning, most likely in terms of where we go from there. But at this point, really, we're on the defense for the next couple of hours into the overnight period, and just dealing with these increased winds and increased fire behavior.
Adam Donnelly, CFJC News.